Hello, my name is Stuart, and I'm a landscaper trained by a golf course superintendent for the care of Western Washington lawns. And today, I'm at Omar's house, and Omar asked me to shoot this video. And so this is a newly sodded lawn last fall, so it just got through with its first winter. And today, it's around May 26th or so, and Memorial Day weekend. And so, like I say, this is the new sod. And as I kneel down here, one of the very first things that I noticed with this new sod are all these little holes here. And what's going on here, I believe these were crane flies down here that have hatched. And the larvae has hatched. And they've all flown away, or bugs or birds have come in here and have been pecking really hard at this and left all these holes as they eat the larvae, one or the other. And this sod is having a hard problem, and it's just having a very hard time living. As I walk over here, I'm looking for some specific things. Right here, here's the lines of where the sod was originally laid, and it is dried and it's pulled apart, and that's why we see these lines here. This is throughout the lawn. So the sod did not really take very well at all, and there's obviously some definite winter damage going on here. And let me see, I just look on down here. This is just not healthy at all. I believe that this sod was just unrolled on a clay base. Therefore the roots could not develop. It could not grow into the soil properly. The clay is the soil underneath here. So this just sat and rotted all winter. We had a very wet winter here, a record rainfall, and so this is sustained damage from that too. Typically when you're building these new houses, this is a new house that Omar purchased, and typically they just grade it down to very hard clay, unroll a sod, use a gas edger, and cut it out. It looks green, the person moves in, but there's no real soil here. If any soil was brought in, it was just brought in for grading purposes. And the real cure for a lawn like this is to rip it out, bring in some soil, and if you're going to sod, the best type of sod to use is a netless sod grown on a native soil. This is probably, I would definitely guess, a netted sod that was grown on a clay-based soil, so it could be harvested very quickly. Quite often what a contractor will do is hire the landscaper with the cheapest bid, and the landscaper doesn't have a chance to pick the quality of sod and use a sod farm. He's just got to take the least bid as possible and get these houses sodded as fast as possible. At least this is what I have noticed on many new housing complexes here, and in Western Washington. And so the real cure for this, like I said, is really ripping this whole darn thing out. Well, Omar's just bought a house, and he can't afford to do that right now. So what I'm doing for him today is I'm going to aerate, seed, and fertilize this lawn. I'm going to use an organic fertilizer. I'm using my 545, and it's got a lot of minerals added to it, 39% minerals. And when I get done with that, I'm going to come back over and put a soil amendment down, and just start working with the soil profile, just to try to keep this thing alive through the summer. And my soil amendment has about 50% zeolite in there. Zeolite's a mined mineral. What it does is prevent compaction. And the root zone down here is very, very hard. It's very compacted. And it'll allow air and water movement through. And in the long run, it'll increase microbial activity and give Omar the best chance to have a healthy lawn. Once again, this is Stuart. And if you like this video and you want to learn more, please click the link below. Thank you. I just shoot these out in the field as they happen. Bye-bye.